There's no doubt about it. If you've landed on this video, you are struggling yourself with figuring out what just happened with Instagram in 2019. As of May, between June, there was a huge Instagram algorithm update that saw an overall reduction in reach, engagement, and growth on the platform. Find out in this video exactly what just happened to Instagram in 2019. Stay tuned. When it comes to the newest Instagram algorithm update, in about May and June of 2019, we saw the biggest update on Instagram. And this Instagram update came as a real big reduction in overall reach, engagement, and organic growth on the platform, particularly those that have been performing a high level of actions on a constant daily basis. For those that points to a lot of Instagram growth companies, and we've seen an overall reduction in the amount of Instagram growth companies that are actually out there on the network. A ton of them have gone out of business just because they could not keep up with this new Instagram update. However, Your Charisma is still able to grow and give the value that we've been giving so far with all of our Instagram accounts. Our metrics are still up, and we've actually found a way to get around this Instagram algorithm update. But let's actually dive into what just happened with Instagram. In this newest update, Instagram is placing a huge amount of focus on both stories and human interactions, building stronger connections between followers and between the followers and the account owner. That being said, if you have been receiving a ton of action blocks on the platform, you are not alone. The reason for this is during Instagram algorithm update, we saw an overall trustworthiness level score of particular accounts go down. So what is this trustworthiness score? When you first start an Instagram account, you are given a trust level score of 0. And this means that you're allowed to perform around, let's say, for example, 50 actions. May that be 50 follow actions, 50 like actions, 50 comments. However, as you grow, engage, and start to become more active on the platform, Instagram will boost that trust level score, allowing you to perform more actions and perform, which then allows you to have more growth, more engagement, more activity on the platform. However, with this new Instagram update, we have seen an overall about a third of the amount of actions allowed on the platform as previously done. So before it was around 400 to 600 actions per day. Now it's around 100 to 200 actions per day. And the reason for this is because Instagram just wants to make sure that every connection, follow, and like and comment that we make is really that with sincerity, that with integrity, and with an actual, commitment behind it. So Instagram wants to reduce our overall actions in order to increase the amount of relationships that we build on the actual platform. However, what's interesting is that Instagram Stories has actually seen kind of a bigger boost in the amount of reach because it's actually been pushed to the Explore page. Instagram Stories are now allowed to be viewable in the Explore page. During this big algorithm update, Instagram wanted to update their overall Explore page to be something that we've never seen before. Throughout 2019, we've seen updates like the shopping feature update in the Instagram Explore page, and several different tabs being added to the Explore page. Prior, it was just the top niches, luxury, food, travel, art. Now we're seeing things like dance, music, streetwear, sneakers, other things that kind of reflect your overall niche on your account is actually displayed in your Explore page. So that type of new categorization of content is something that we've seen in this update that's really been kind of tinkered with by Instagram. And I think that this is why we've seen an overall reduction in the amount of reach. As the Explore page gets more and more fine-tuned, this means that particularly if you're kind of a generic account, let's say a viral style of account, that your content might not be hitting every single account that it used to. So let's say that maybe particular accounts in the cosmetic field follow you. However, now those cosmetic field accounts, their Explore page is more or less strictly cosmetic, and they would have to go to a separate viral tab in order to find your content. So that's leaving now another couple steps in between you and between your content and those followers. So that's going to reduce that level of reach because it's just going to take individuals more time, more commitment to come view your content. With this reduction in overall actions allowed on the platform, you're going to see that growth rates on Instagram are actually going to start to decline. We'll see that the average growth rate for any particular account is going to be extremely slow for new accounts, and for current accounts, we're going to see a massive decline as overall the amount of actions that those accounts were previously allowed to take or not allowed to take any, because they're actually being action blocked because they were using so many actions within a specific time period. So now they're blocked and unable to perform any type of like, any comment, any follow, which is only going to just inhibit and kind of cause their growth to decline. So when we talk about these action blocks that are occurring on the platform, a big reason that you guys are being blocked is because Instagram has reduced the number of actions allowed. It's about 6,000 per month, which means that if your account has done over 6,000 actions, whether it be follow, likes, or comments on the platform, you actually won't be able to perform any more actions until that amount has actually been reduced within a 30-day time period. What we've noticed is that as soon as you get those follow block messages or action block messages, it typically is a 48-hour time span in between that message and when the block is lifted. So every time you're maybe performing an action and you get that message, you can add 48 hours to the end of that time, and that's probably when your account is going to have that block lifted. It's not guaranteed, but that's what we've seen for people that are maybe below that 6,000 action threshold, but they're still getting blocked, maybe because they've performed 250 out of the 200 actions for the day. So that just means you're going to need to give your account a 48-hour just cold turkey. Don't post, don't be active on it, just let it be, and the block will be lifted. So guys, to wrap things up, Instagram Explore page has received an incredible update. It's really been pushed to kind of be more fine-tuned to the account owners. So now Explore page is going to be a little bit tougher for more general, more non-specific accounts to reach the Explore page of everyone. It's going to be really limited to the niche that the account owner is in, and that's going to be the particular type of content that you're going to want to push for. So Instagram is pushing for finer-tuned content. They're pushing for an increase in overall Instagram story reach, which means they want more people using their stories. In addition, they're also reducing the amount of follower actions and overall actions taken on the platform, because they want to strengthen the relationship between followers and the account owners. So the only way to do that is to limit the amount of actions, so that way the account owner is only taking maybe the necessary actions to really make strong relationships with those followers. So guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Make sure to stay tuned to the next one.